The festive season is a time when many travel for vacations or visit family members. This is also a time when insurance companies see a rise in claims, including travel insurance. With advisories issued for high-risk areas like Mozambique, travelers have been cautioned.
Insurers will not pay out if claims arise out of war or political unrest. Now, you might ask, well, we had political unrest in July 2 years ago in KZN quite extensively in other parts of the country. Those claims were paid out. Yes, because SABC, we have in South Africa, a South African government-owned insurance company that pays out those claims. SABC do not pay out claims in Mozambique. So if you decide to take this into your own hands and drive over the border and go into a territory where there is a known political instability, you will have problems with insurance coverage if something goes wrong.
Coleman says travelers are advised to either postpone or cancel visiting such areas, as risks in areas that are seen as dangerous may not be covered. She explains how this works.
And the big purpose of travel insurance is then to provide you with the medical assistance that you need and get you back to your country, of origin. We would probably get better medical support than in, for instance, Mozambique, because South Africa has excellent hospitals and doctors. So that's the one aspect. The other aspect which makes this specific scenario so interesting is we have many South Africans who own homes in Mozambique now, or who are going there on holidays to the magnificent resorts, and they drive. But if you drive into a country where there's political unrest, and that is, it's either war or political unrest, on all these policies, whether it's travel or motor or assets insurance, there's a policy exclusion to say that insurers will not pay out if claims arise out of war or political unrest.
She says the festive season also becomes a period for home robberies, car hijackings and road accidents, making it important for policies to be updated.
It's a very busy time for us as insurers because, as you know, accidents increase on the roads. We see sometimes a spike in home invasions, burglaries. So I can't stress this enough. If you have insurance, and remember, only 3 out of 10 cars are insured on the road. But if you're one of those lucky people, make sure that you save your roadside assistance emergency information on your phone. Nowadays, almost all home insurance policies require you to have an alarm system that is tested and the backup batteries are in working condition and that the alarm is set when the home is left unoccupied. You need to make sure that your tires have got enough tread on it, that it's above the limits that it should be, that your car is serviced, that your brakes are working, that your windscreen wipers are working. So when you are involved in an accident, that you don't end up having a claim rejected because you didn't make sure your car was properly looked after.
Coleman says there may be a spike in tourism numbers as people would flock into South Africa instead of going to Mozambique, with the impact of the Mozambique unrest on the country's economy still set to be consolidated. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.